ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Browning Field in Moline, Illinois for tonight's matchup in Western Big 6 between the Rock Island Rocks and the Moline Maroons. Bill Isaacson here from Browning Field on a beautiful night for football and one of the most anticipated matchups in the entire state of Illinois as the Rock Island Rocks come in, one of the top-rated teams in Class 5A, and of course the Moline Maroons 6-0 and undefeated in conference play in Class 6A. Beautiful night for football, as I mentioned here. Rock Island has won the toss. They will kick off. They deferred to get the ball in the second half, so they want their defense to set the tone early on as the Moline Maroons are gathering down underneath their own goalposts, waiting to charge onto the field. As our starting lineup is being announced, Rock Island's offense being announced, and one of the key players that you want to watch for them is number 25, Alonzo Wise. Jim O'Melia, number 9, will be your quarterback. Raychard Taylor is one of the backs. Tony Montz is also one of the backs. Offensive line consists of Jeff Brown, Lars Sunford, Josh Cahay, Jason Brown, ends John Lillis and Justin Each. Also, and now for the Moline defense, they are being announced right now. Kurt Roberts, number 22, is on defense. Also Bob Stroop, Jonathan Knabb, John Solis. Grant McCauley is one of the players that will go two ways for Moline. Also Nick Rude, Scott Manicky. Chris Davies goes both ways for Moline. Brian Warren is one of the other players on the Moline defense. They're being announced right now as this much anticipated rivalry is just about ready to get underway. One of the most filled times that this stadium has been filled, Browning Field here, as everyone says, is just literally packed from end to end with football fans. Parking is unbelievable, and it should be a great matchup here between these two teams in Western Big 6 play. First place is on the line as each team comes in 6-0 overall, 3-0 in conference play. Number 70, Lars Sunford. And kind of surprisingly, Rock Island elected to take the ball in the second half with their offensive juggernaut in Alonzo Wise, number 25. He will sit for the first series while the Moline offense takes the field and tries to establish something on this Rock Island defense. And I've been told by some other people that whoever makes the first big play is going to have the distinct advantage in tonight's ball game, because it is so anticipated that the first big play might just take the other team right out of this ball game. And we'll see exactly what happens as we are just about near kickoff. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back for kickoff here. This is Western Big 6 football on TCI Channel 38. at Browning Field in Moline, Illinois for tonight's matchup between the Plowboys of Moline High School and the Rock and Roll Rocks from Rock Island High School. Deep to receive the opening kickoff for Moline is number 7, Chris Beard, a 6', 181-pound senior. Kicking off for the Rock Island Rocks will be number 10, J.J. Tubbs, a junior, and he has quite a leg, seeing him make some long field goals in the pregame. As Moline's about ready to break their huddle, and we are almost underway here for Western Big Six football on a beautifully crisp Friday night in October in Illinois. The kick is in the air, and we are underway. It's going to be taken by Beard on about the 8-yard line. Gets up to the 15, to the 20, has a hole, makes a move to the 30, one man to beat, down to the 40, the 50. There's a flag on the play as Beard is racing down the far sideline. 20, 10, 5, touchdown for Moline, but there is a flag on the play, and this one should be coming back. It's about ready to break their huddle, and we are almost underway here for Western Big Six football on a beautifully crisp Friday night in October in Illinois. The kick is in the air, and we are underway. It's going to be taken by Beard on about the 8-yard line. Gets up to the 15, to the 20, has a hole, makes a move to the 30, one man to beat, down to the 40, the 50. There's a flag on the play as Beard is racing down the far sideline. 20, 10, 5, touchdown for Moline, but there is a flag on the play, and this one should be coming back. Well, talk about your big plays to open the game, as Beard took the opening kickoff about 92 yards for a score, but the penalty flag down on the 15-yard line should bring this one back. Beard can't believe it as he's walking back into Moline territory. As the penalty goes against Moline as we expected, so the Maroons will take the ball 1st and 10 now. Rather than opening the play with a long touchdown run on the kickoff, they're going to have to establish some offense first. As they will get the ball 1st and 10, it looks like after the penalty is marched off on about the 7-yard line.
Start on their own 7-yard line, 1st and 10, Moline.
So Jason Beard, your quarterback, 6'1", 180, and a junior. Number 12 will send his troops up to the line and try and get Moline off on the right foot after that penalty brought him back. Full house in the backfield. As Beard gives the second back through, and that's number 24, Chad Kelly, a 5'10 junior, as he busts his way up for a gain of about 4 yards, 2nd and 6 for Moline. Checking into the game for the Maroons is number 84, Phil Ledbetter, a 6'3 senior, 181 pounds. He'll come in at the tight end position. Tight formation, full house backfield once again for Moline. Beard under center. This time pitches out to number 22, it looks like, for Moline, Kurt Roberts. And Roberts has run out of bounds with 1st down and more at about the 26-yard line, it looks like. Tyler Carroll, one of the men in on the stop for Rock Island, but it'll be a 1st and 10 on the Moline 26-yard line after the run from Kurt Roberts, a 5'8 senior. Roberts and Beard, part of the backfield. The give goes to the 3rd man through, number 24. That's Chad Kelly. He gets a few yards up near the 30-yard line.
Brought down by Rock Island, number 54, Jason Morlock.
Jason Morlock, one of the men on the stop for Rock Island. 2nd and about 7 yards to go now for Moline. Ball resting on their own 29-yard line. Beard comes back under center. He has Kelly, Roberts, and Chris Beard in the backfield. Gives to Kelly once again off the right side. Gets just across the 30 before he's brought down there by a host of Rock tacklers. Getting up off the pile for Rock Island is number 77, Jason Mader, a 6'4", 280-pound senior. Josh Hodson will check in, bring the play in. It'll be 3rd and about 6 yards to go with the ball sitting on the 31-yard line. And full house backfield once again. Now they split out. into wing positions. Beard gives to the first man through again, looked like 24, Chad Kelly. But it'll be a 4th down anyway, and Moline's going to have to punt. And that'll send out the Island receiving team. It'll be 3 for Moline. 9.5 minutes to go. Back to return the punt for Rock Island, number 15, Tyler Carroll, and number 10, J.J. Tubbs. Phil Ledbetter, your punter for Moline, standing at about his own 20-yard line. Good snap. Spiraling kick. Going to be taken by Tyler Carroll at about the 30-yard line. Gets up and then is hammered down, and a fumble on the play. Looks like it may be covered by Moline. We'll have to see what the indication is. It will be Rock Island football, but almost a huge break for Moline. For Rock Island, number 15, Tyler Carroll, and number 10, J.J. Tubbs. Phil Ledbetter, your punter for Moline, standing at about his own 20-yard line.
Tyler Carroll.
Good snap. Spiraling kick. Going to be taken by Tyler Carroll at about the 30-yard line. Gets up and then is hammered down, and a fumble on the play. Looks like it may be covered by Moline. We'll have to see what the indication is. It will be Rock Island football, but almost a huge break for Moline as Carroll got the ball up near the 7 yards and then got hammered down at the 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Rock Island now.
37-yard line.
And out comes the Rock offense. And their starting quarterback, Tom O'Melia, offset eye in the backfield, wing to the right side. Gives the second back through, number 25. That's Alonzo Wise. We've seen some giant games out of him in Western Big Six play. That time gained only about 2 yards, so it'll be 2nd down. Actually, where the spot is now only a gain of a yard. 2nd and 9 for on the 39-yard line. Wise is averaging 20 yards a carry in Western Big Six play. Man goes in motion. Fumble on the snap, and is dove on and recovered. Looked by the quarterback, Jim. But that'll set up a 3rd and long to a box. Call it about 15 yards. 3rd on the Rock Island 32-yard line. A little miscommunication between the quarterback and the center, it looked like, as he was bringing the ball out from under center, fumbled it. And his man in motion, Tony Montz, is unable to fall on the ball. Montz comes to the wing to the near side, offset eye in the backfield. Going in motion is Wise. Back to pass, looking over the middle. It is tipped again, and then it tipped. Receiver was number 86, John Lillis, tipped by Tony Montz, and then it falls to incomplete. So a big stand by the Moline defense, and now Rock Island will have to punt when they face a 4th and 15 on their own 31-yard line. Beard, number 7, and Kurt Roberts, number 22. Moline should get some pretty good field position as Beard and Roberts are standing on their own 32-yard line awaiting for the punt. Good snap. High wobbly punt be taken by Beard at about the 31-yard line. Tries to cut to the right, cuts under some tacklers, then is brought down at about the 35 by number 25 of Rock Island, Alonzo Wise. And then a punt. It'll be Moline's chance. Second the ball here. 7:44 to go in the first quarter. No score between Moline and Rock Island from Browning Field here in Moline, Illinois. Jason Beard gets his play, comes into the huddle. Beard under center has the offside eye in the backfield now. Tight formation. Gives the first back through up to about the 43-yard line. Chris Beard, 7 with the carry. It's about a 7-yard gain. Will be 2nd and about here with the full house backfield now for Moline. Beard under center. Tries the option play. It is fumbled, and who has recovered? It looks like Rock Island may have it. We'll see what the recovery is signaled. It is Rock Island football as the fumble was recovered by Rock Island on about the 30 yard, and it will be Rock Island football.
On the recovery for the Rock.
As making the recovery for Rock Island, Nick Thompson, number 56, a 210-pound junior, has the first big break of the ball game for fumble recovery in 10 at the 30-yard line. One back is number 30, Raychard Taylor. Double wing, sends a man in motion from right to left. Gives the second man through. Number 42 looked like down. Mons on the carry. It'll be illegal procedure against Rock Island, so that'll back the Rocks up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15. At the 37-yard line, it looks like where Rock Island will have their 1st and 15. 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Still no score. O'Melia under center. Gives the Wise. He is hammered and dropped for a loss. Number 56 for Moline, Grant McCauley, made a huge tackle. Island calling about 8 yards, so 2nd and 18. Motion man from right to left. Give is the first back through. 42 Mons, or rather, check that, 30 for Rock Island. Raychard Taylor gets a couple of yards. It'll still be 3rd and long in a passing situation for Rock Island.
Number 79, Chris Davies. Brings up a third.
Chris Davies, one of the men in on the stop. As Beard gets his play from head coach Vic Boblet. 3rd and about 16 yards to go. Ball on the Moline 43-yard line. Mons goes in motion. Run the option to Mons off to the left side. Trying to get the corner. Gets around the corner and up near the first down territory. Fumbled on the play, but the ball was out of bounds. It will not be enough for a first down. It'll be 4th and about 5 yards to go, it looks like, for Rock Island. As Jonathan Knob in on the stop, number 45. Big gain, though, on the play. It'll bring up 4th and 4, gain of about 12 yards on the run by Mons. And Rock Island's in 4-down territory on the Moline 32-yard line, so they're going to go for it. O'Melia comes under center as this Moline crowd gets fired up and try and get their Maroons a big defensive play. Penalty flag on the play as 42 Mons carries for the first down, but it will be a penalty against Rock Island, it looks like. Illegal motion, possibly the penalty called against the Rock Island Rocks. Illegal motion is against Rock Island. It'll back for 5 more yards. 4th and 9 now on the 36-yard line. Well, the Moline defense really stepping up big right now. Of course, some huge defensive plays after that fumble recovered by Rock Island in Moline territory. The Rocks have gotten a total of 1 yard on that possession that they've had right now. They face a 4th and 9. Alonzo Wise, your deep back. Number 30, Raychard Taylor, the fullback. Wing back is Mons on the right side. Pitch goes to Wise over to the right. Cuts up underneath. Tackled by number 56, Pauly, and is a turnover on downs by Rock Island. So Moline is a big defensive stand on their own 33-yard line. Big defensive stand there by the as Wise play, and that was about it. Jason Beard will come back in now. 4.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter, no score. Rock Island got the first big break and could not capitalize. Now it's Moline football. And the give goes to the second back through. That's number 22, That's Kurt Roberts, and he gets down to the 42-yard line. Big run on the play by Roberts. And a 20-yard run by Roberts gives the Moline Maroons a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Good blocking up front by that offensive line for Moline. Big hole by Roberts, and he took advantage of it with a big gainer into Rock Island territory, where Moline has the ball first time tonight in Rock's territory. Send receivers out to the wing formation, one man back in the backfield. And the give is to Beard. Beard winding his way up near first down once again, up tackled at about the 35-yard line, tackled by Rock Island's number 74, Jimmy Lee.
Brought down by the Rock's number 54, Jason Warlock.
It'll be a 2nd down and about 2 yards to go for Moline on the 35-yard line. So the clock is still ticking down to 3:40 here in the first quarter. Checking out for Rock Island, number 40, Corey Lewis. And bringing the play in for Moline is number 80, Josh Hodson. Beard comes under center, full house backfield. Once again for Moline. Takes a snap. Gives to 22 Roberts, and nothing doing there. Lost about a yard or two on the play. So bring up 3rd down and short for Moline about 4 yards ago. 2-yard loss. Rosenthal on the tackle for Rock Island. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Maroons, as Phil Ledbetter will run the play in for Moline. Checking out for Rock Island is 79, Justin Rossler. Maroons come up 3rd and 4 on the Rock Island 36-yard line. Beard sends a man in motion and pitches it to Roberts. Gets around the side and gets down to about the 35-yard line. It'll be 4th and short for Moline. So let's see what Coach Dan McGuire elects to do with the 4th and short. Rock Island went for it at about this same field position for them. They did not get it, but it'll be 4th and 3 yards to go for Moline, and they're going to go for it as well. So another big chance for the Rock Island defense to step up. The Moline defense answered the call on a 4th down. Now it's Rock Island's turn. Backfield for Moline. Beard under center. Gives a second back through. Beard gets up near the first down mark. Could have enough after the leg drive. Good drive by number 7, Chris Beard, as he gets up very close to a first down. Initial spot looks like he'll have enough for the first down, and it is a Maroon first down on the run by Beard. It'll be 1st and 10 for Moline. Rock Island 31-yard line with 1:49 to go here in the first quarter. Bill Isaacson here on a beautiful night for football on a Friday night in Illinois for Western Big Six football. Moline comes up to the line. That trio of backs in the backfield once again. 24 Kelly, 22 Roberts, and number 7 Beard. Now Kelly and Roberts split wide out. Kelly goes in motion. Give is to Beard underneath and pulls his way down to about the 25-yard line. 6-yard burst on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for Moline. And Chris Beard just puts that head down and punishes potential tacklers, which ultimately gains him yardage. In the tackle, he falls forward and gets yardage. It'll be 2nd and 4 now after the 6-yard run by Beard for the Moline Maroons. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter, and Moline is driving. Kelly and Roberts split out of the wings once again. Now Roberts goes in motion. Give underneath the Beard once again. Has an opening. Spins his way down to the 15-yard line. Penalty flag on the play. As Beard got well enough for the first down, but we'll see what the penalty flag is.
Tackle was by the Rocks 41.
Remember, Beard had the opening kickoff run back for a touchdown negated by penalty. And this likely to come back as well. Holding against Moline will make it a 2nd and 14 now for the Maroons. So mistakes are costing Moline early. The 94-yard kickoff return for a touchdown called back, and now another big run by Chris Beard called back due to holding. It'll be 2nd and long from the 32-yard line.
2-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd and 12
Long 11 for the Maroons.
as the 10 yards marks off from the spot of the foul. So 2nd and 12 for Moline. Ledbetter checks the play in for the Maroons. Clock is winding, now near 20 seconds here in the first quarter. Kelly and Roberts at the wings. Roberts goes in motion from right to left. Give it to Kelly on the counter play. Tries to get around the outside. Gets to the 30. Trying to hit that corner. Good straight arm and bowls his way up near a first down to about the 21-yard line. Chad Kelly, good run on the counter. Tried to get around that outside right corner. Threw a couple of stiff arms and lowered his shoulder and drove his way up about 2 yards short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 2. Moline's just pounding that ball on the ground and getting big chunks of yardage. It is now 3rd and a short 2 yards on the 22-yard line of Rock Island. Beard under center. Gives to Kelly off to the right side. Has enough for another first down. And that's going to end the first quarter, it looks like. As Kelly runs down to about the 19-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10 for Moline. 2 seconds to go. And that'll run the clock out here in the first quarter. This game lived up to its billing so far. 0-0 between Moline and Rock Island after one. We'll take a quick timeout and be back for the second quarter action. This is Western Big Six football on TCI Channel 38. Back at Browning Field in Moline, Illinois. Second quarter action between the Maroons and the Rock Island Rocks. As Moline has the ball 1st and 10 on the Rock Island 19-yard line. No score yet between these two clubs. Just starting the second quarter of play. Bill Isaacson here on a beautifully crisp night in October for Friday night football action on TCI. Some Maroons have been dropped without a pass play yet. They are just running that ball behind the Plowboys and getting good chunks of yardage at that. Full house backfield once again. Now Roberts and Kelly split out to the wings. This time Kelly goes in motion. Give underneath is the Beard. Tries to cut over to the right side. Still on his feet. Down to the 5 and in for a touchdown for Moline. Number 7, Chris Beard, took that ball off tackle and ran it in for a score. And Moline has the first big play of the ball game as they're up 6-0 on the first play here in the second quarter. On for the extra point for Moline is number 10, Nathan Lynn. And Beard has been running wild all night so far, but has had a couple of plays called back due to penalty. That one's not penalized. A 19-yard touchdown run by Chris Beard, and now he'll hold for the extra point attempt by Nathan Lynn. The kick is blocked by Rock Island's number 15, Tyler Carroll. So a big defensive play there for the Rock Island Rocks. And with the score 6-0 and 11:53 to go here in the second quarter, we'll take a quick timeout. This is Western Big Six football on TCI Channel 38. Back at Browning Field in Moline, as the Maroons just capped off a near 5-minute drive to put the first touchdown on the board. The run by 22, Kurt Roberts for 25 yards, a big gain. Kept the drive going for Moline, and back to return the kickoff for Rock Island is 41, Adam Hill, and number 15. But it is taken up by an up man at the 30-yard line. 15 is Tyler Carroll, man that blocked the extra point, as Justin Each was the man who fell on the football at the 30-yard line, and that's where Rock Island will take things over. 11:51 to go, and the Rocks are down by 6. O'Melia, your quarterback, split backfield between number 30, Ray Charles Taylor, and 25, Alonzo Wise. Give is the Wise on the counter play, has some running room, still on his feet, and down at about the 41-yard line. Should be enough for a first down for Alonzo Wise. Into tonight, averaging just over 20 yards a carry for the Rocks in conference play. Gain of 11, it'll be 1st and 10 for Rock Island on the Island 41-yard line. Wise will now come to the wing position, I backfield. Pitch goes out to Wise around the right side. Tries to get up and is tripped up there. Nice play by number 22 for Moline, Kurt Roberts, as Wise was trying to get around that corner and just quite couldn't do it, as Roberts tripped him up. Gain of about 3 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7 now for Rock Island on their own 44-yard line.
2nd down and 7 for the Rocks.
Over 9,000 Western Big Six football fans in the house tonight, and they're seeing a whale of a ball game so far. 6-0 Moline, 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Mons goes in motion. Give is the first back through. You see where the ball is spotted, but it will be very close to the first down.
John Solis, the number 9, Tim Perez.
First back through, actually, number 30, Ray Charles Taylor looked like he got the ball. Good ball fakes by Rock Island as it faked out me, but it's a gain of about a yard instead of 3rd and 6. As the pitch this time goes out to Wise, trying to cut it back, loses part of his jersey and is stopped right there. Combining on the stop is 63 Scott Manicky and 56 Grant McCauley. He's going to be brought down short of a first down. It'll be 4th down and about 3 yards to go. Rock Island territory on about the 47-yard line. Rock Island looks to be in a punting position. Indeed they will. Back to punt is 83 Britton. Back to return is Chris Beard, and number 22, Kurt Roberts. Good snap. The kick. High end over end kick's going to get over Roberts' head, hit at the 10-yard line, bounce straight up in the air, and then roll dead at about the 5-yard line. So great special teams play by Rock Island will give Moline the ball 1st and 10 on their own 5-yard line. So Jason Beard is yet to attempt the pass. A 47-yard punt by Britton. And now the Moline offense will come out 1st and 10 on their own 5-yard line. 9.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter, and the Maroons up 6-0. Moline keeps that full house backfield. And the give goes to Kelly. Kelly's banging his way up to about the 15-yard line, near first down yardage for number 24, Chad Kelly.
For a nice run.
Good tough yards gain there by Kelly. It'll be about a 9.5 yard gain. 2nd and inches for the Maroons. Ball on the 14-yard line. They need to get to the 15 for a first down.
Bringing the play in for Moline, number 84, Phil Ledbetter.
Beard lines up at fullback. Split backs are Kelly and Roberts. The give goes to Kelly again, and he gets near the first down marker. Let's see where the ball is spotted. Check that, it was Chris Beard, number 7.
Number 7, Chris Beard. A short gain. Brings up a 3rd down, again, less than a yard.
It will be 3rd down. Very short gain by Beard. And now the spot is for a 1st down. Couldn't really get much more positive yardage without it being a 1st down, and that's exactly what Beard got as he took the ball off the right side. It'll be 1st and 10 for Moline on the 15-yard line. 8:43 to go here in the second quarter, and the Maroons already up 6-0. Checking in the play now for Moline is number 80, Josh Hodson. As the Maroons will come out with that trio in the backfield once again. Fullback lined up, number 7, Chris Beard. Kelly and Roberts are your setbacks. Give goes to Kelly off to the right side. Has some running room, gets to 25, and just tackled at the 30-yard line by number 10. J.J. Tubbs saved a touchdown with his tackle, but it is another 1st down for Moline as Chad Kelly gets a big gainer of 15 yards up to the 30-yard line as Tubbs just got a hold of the shoestrings and saved a touchdown. Phil Ledbetter checks the play in for Moline. He'll line up at the tight end position on the left side. A lot of different running formations you can get out of that full house backfield. Now split to the wings are Roberts and Kelly. Roberts goes in motion. Gives the Beard underneath. Breaks one tackle and skips underneath a couple more and dives to about the 39-yard line. Ball spotted at the 37, 7-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 3 yards to go for Moline. Running the play in the defensive set for Rock Island is 35, Kirk Kettler, 6'1" junior. And bringing it in for Moline is Josh Hodson once again.
Moline, number 80, Josh Hodson.
Jason Beard comes up to the line, tight formation once again. Gives to Roberts, number 22, running off and gets about 2 yards on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and short. Tackled on the play by number 89, Jason Britton. And 56, Nick Thompson in on the play. 3rd and 1 yard to go for Moline. And here's where the Rock Island defense has to step up big. They send in a couple more big defensive linemen, 77, which is Jason Mader, and 79, Justin Rossler. Running the ball effectively all night, and they'll try here on a 3rd and a yard on the 39-yard line. A penalty flag will give the 1st down as jumping off sides was 79, Justin Ross. And that'll get the 1st down for Moline due to penalty. So the Maroons have the ball once again, 1st and 10 on their own 44-yard line. This drive started at the 5. So the Maroons have gone 30 so far on this drive, up to the 44-yard line. 6.5 minutes to go here in the first half. First back through. Beard spinning his way up to the 45 and falls to about the 46-yard line. And he'll be stopped there, tackled by number 15, Tyler Carroll, and 54, Jason Morlock. A yard on the play, 7-9. As Moline is chewing up some big chunks of the clock. Much on every play. Drive started at the 5-yard line, and it's now at the 46. 3.5 minute drive so far for Moline. Roberts and Kelly split out to the wings. Roberts in motion from right to left. Pitch goes to Roberts, trying to get around that outside, and is tripped up there by 15, Tyler Carroll, after a gain of about a yard or two. It'll be
22, Kurt Roberts. Brought down by Rock Island's number.
A 3rd down and about 8 yards to go. So maybe a passing situation now here for Moline. They haven't passed yet tonight. They face a 3rd and 8 on their own 47-yard line with 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Same tight formation by the Maroons. Fake the option. Now Beard's going to keep it himself. He has some running room. Gets the first down and then a couple more yards down to the 42-yard line of Rock Island territory. It'll be 1st and 10 for Moline. It looked like maybe a busted play. Beard wanted to pitch the ball, but ended up keeping it himself, tucking it under and running down to the 43-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 Moline as they have now crossed into Rock Island territory. Coming in for the Rocks, number 35, Chris Kettler. And checking out is 79, Justin Rossler. Beard under center. Gives to Kelly off the right side. Jumps through a couple of tacklers and down to about the 38-yard line. About a 5-yard gain on the play.
Number 56, Nick Thompson.
Nick Thompson on the stop. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Moline as Kelly got 5 yards on the play. Down to the 38-yard line of Rock Island. Clock still ticking now at 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Very time-consuming drive by Moline.
Entering the ballgame for Rock Island, number 79, Justin Rossler.
That offensive line for Moline is doing a great job so far tonight, opening up some big running holes for those backs. Roberts goes in motion. Give goes to Beard, has some running room and runs his way down to near the 30-yard line. Another first down for Moline. As Beard gets about 7 to 8 yards on the gain, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Maroons as they are driving down to the 31-yard line of Rock Island. That Maroon offensive line is just punishing the defense right now of Rock Island as they are driving the ball and chewing up some big chunks of clock. Full house backfield now split out to the wings for Kelly and Roberts. Kelly in motion this time, and the give underneath to Beard. Fumble on the play, and it looks like Rock Island's going to recover. So all that way for a turnover as Moline had the ball from their own 5 to about the 30-yard line of Rock Island, and that's where the ball was fumbled. And the Rocks with a big play there, saving another score by Moline, and the Rocks will take over 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. So Rock Island will take over now. I backfield. Going in motion is Wise. Give us the first back through. Number 30, Raychar Taylor, gets maybe a yard on the play.
On the carry for Rock Island, Raychar Taylor.
2nd down and about 9 yards to go.
7, Nick Root brings up a 2nd down and a long 8 for the Rocks.
Root on the stop for Moline. It'll be 2nd and about 8 yards to go for Rock Island. Wise the offset back in the backfield. Going in motion is one to the right side. Give is to Wise and loses a couple of yards on the play.
25 along the line.
Making the stop for Moline is Tim Perez.
Tim Perez.
So 3rd and 10 now for Rock Island as that offensive line for Rock Island looks a little sluggish and a couple of the players slow to get up after the plays. So passing situation here for Rock Island, 3rd and 10 on their own 30-yard line. 2:15 to go here in the second quarter. O'Melia under center. He's going to give to the second back through. Looked to be Wise, and he gets a couple of yards near the 34-yard line, and that's about it. It'll bring up 4th down and about 5 yards to go for Rock Island, and an injured player on the play for the Rocks. Looks like number 71 from Rock Island, Josh Cahay, will be getting some attention on the field.
number 71, Josh Kay.
And with 1:52 to go here in the second quarter, we'll take a quick timeout. It is 6-0 Moline, and the Rocks have the ball. This is Western Big Six football on TCI Channel 38. Back at Browning Field, 4th and 6 for Rock Island as Kaye is helped off the field. Looks like he's going to be okay. He's going to shake off that injury. And back to punt for Rock Island is James Britton, it looks like. Back deep for the Maroons, number 22, Roberts, and number 7, Beard. High kick, gonna bounce and go down to about the 2-yard line where it's knocked dead right there. Another beautiful punt by Rock Island's number 83, James Britton. As that ball took a big hop at about the 63-yard punt. That ball took a big bounce and then just died at about the 2-yard line. And that's where Moline's going to have it with 1:34 to go here in the second quarter. It'll be 1st and 10. On the 3-yard line coming in is number 12, Jason Beard, the quarterback, 6'1", 180, and a junior. He'll send that big offensive line up to the front. 3 backs in the backfield. And the give is to Beard. Runs a man over and down to about the 10-yard line, making the stop for Rock Island, number 15, Tyler Carroll. But a good run by Beard to get Moline out of the shadow of their own goalpost. Have a little room to work with now after the 7-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Second down and about 3 for the Maroons.
2nd and 3 now for Moline. Clock is ticking down to a minute now here in the first half. Give is to 22, Roberts, and he gets up near the first down marker. It will be enough for a first down, about a 4-yard gain for Roberts. 1st and 10 for the Maroons.
1st and 10, Moline.
Tackled by 54, Jason Morlock for Rock Island. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Maroons on the 14-yard line. As that big offensive line comes up once again, doing some big holes they're opening up for that backfield of Moline. Back to pass this time is Beard under some heavy pressure, and he is sacked down at about the 6-yard line. In on the sack is 89, Jason Britton. Also 56, Nick Thompson back in the backfield for Rock Island. A big sack on the play at 20 seconds to go. It'll be 2nd down and about 19 yards to go on the 6-yard line.
Go from their own 5-yard line.
Down to 9 seconds to go. Moline looks like they'll be content just to run this thing out and go into the halftime locker room up 6-0. That's what they're going to do. We're through one half here at Browning Field, and Moline, the Plowboys, are doing the job over the Rock and Roll Rocks from Rock Island High School. Moline is up 6-0 at the break on a Friday night here in Moline, Illinois. We're at halftime, 6-0 Moline. This is Western Big Six football on TCI Channel 38. Welcome back to Browning Field in Moline, Illinois, where the Moline Maroons are up on top of Rock Island 6-0. And we have some halftime stats for you that'll show just the dominance that Moline offensive line has been doing in the first half. Rushing overall, the Rock Island Rocks have 31 yards rushing. Alonzo Wise came in averaging 20 yards a carry, has 20 yards total in the first half. For the Moline Maroons, Chris Beard has 13 carries for 71 yards. Roberts, number 22, Kurt Roberts, 7 carries, 48 yards, and Chad Kelly, 8 carries for 50 yards. First downs for Moline, and this is unbelievable. 11 first downs for the Maroons, 1 for the Rock Island Rocks, and that's pretty much been the story in that first half as it came in billing as the Plowboys versus the Rock and Roll Rocks, and right now the Plowboys are taking it to them on the ground. Time of possession for Moline, 16 minutes, and for Rock Island, only 8. So the Maroons are definitely doing a heck of a job from that offensive line front, and Coach Dan McGuire has to be pleased with the job he's doing. But on the other hand, Coach Vic Boblet for the Rock Island Rocks has to be pleased as well. After all that dominance that Moline had in the first half, the Maroons are only up by 6 points, and Rock Island gets the ball to start the second half. So one big play, and Rock Island's right back in this football game, if not ahead, and they're very capable of doing that with some of the big play talent they have on that sideline over there for Rock Island High School. So the Maroons, who got the ball to start the game, Rock Island won the toss and elected to defer, and this is where it's going to hopefully play into the hands of Coach Vic Boblet as he will get the ball to start the second half. 25, Alonzo Wise will go deep to return the kickoff. See who else goes back deep for Rock Island. Looks like number 15, Tyler Carroll, and he had a big play earlier in this ball game, blocking the extra point attempt by Moline, which made the score 6-0 instead of 7-0. So if Rock Island scores, all they have to do is kick an extra point to take the lead here in this ball game. Also deep back for Rock Island is number 41, Adam Hill. And kicking off for Moline will be number 10, Nathan Lynn. So we're about underway here in the second half. 6-0 Moline. Bill Isaacson here at Browning Field on a beautiful night for football as this game's lived up to its billing and then some in the first half. Let's see what it does here in the second half. As approaching the kick is Lynn. Very short squib kick's going to roll out of bounds at about the 32-yard line.
Flag on the play.
So let's see what Rock Island elects to do, whether they take the penalty and the yardage assessed to that, or make Moline re-kick. It looks like the Maroons will re-kick as the kick squibbed out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. Rock Island's confident in their return chances, so they wanted the ball to land inbounds so they can take the kickoff. So Moline will kick off once again. Nathan Lynn, number 10 for the Maroons, will re-kick, it looks like. Still back is 41 for Rock Island.
Now kicking
Adam Hill.
Number 45,
And
Jonathan Knob.
now Jonathan Knob will kick off for the Moline Maroons, number 45, to start off this second half of play here in Moline, Illinois, in the shadows of the Wharton Fieldhouse. This is Browning Field, and this is Western Big Six football at its best as the two top teams in the conference are banging heads here tonight. 6-0 Moline. As we approach the kickoff, here it is. High end over end kick. It's going to be taken by Hill at about the 12-yard line. Gets up to the 30 and is run down there at about the 34-yard line, where Rock Island will take over first and 10.
Brought down by the number 51,
John Solis on the tackle for Moline. And the Rocks will have things first and 10 on their own 34-yard line to start things off in the second half. Jim O'Melia, no pass completions in the first half and only 31 yards on the ground for Rock Island altogether. They line up with a lone back in the backfield, number 30, Raychar Taylor. Man goes in motion, and a penalty flag on the play. Should be motion against Rock Island. The handoff was to go to 42, Tony Montz, but it didn't even get started as a penalty. The false start will back Rock Island up 5 more yards. First and 15 on the illegal procedure penalty. Make it first and 15 from about the 29-yard line for Rock Island. Just underway here in the second half. O'Melia gets his play. And Moline defense also stepped up big in that first half, made some great plays to limit Rock Island to only 1 first down in the first half. Wise goes in motion, dropping back the pass. Zomelia finds a man, and it is caught by number 86 from Rock Island, John Lillis. So Rock Island comes out throwing, and they're near a first down. It'll be second and about a yard. Chris Beard on the tackle for Moline, but a 13-yard gain for Rock Island will make it second and short for the Rocks. Good play there by Rock Island as they've run the ball, run all in the first half. Now they open up throwing the ball on a first and long, and they get a good gain out of it. Man goes in motion, gives the first back through. Number 30, Raychard Taylor, gets enough for the first down, up across the 45 to the 46-yard line. And it'll be a first down for the Rocks, something they only had one time in the entire first half. 11 minutes to go here in the third quarter, just underway in the second half. On a cool but beautiful night, no breeze here in Moline. Give is the first back through 33. Ashley Harris on the carry. Gets maybe a yard if that. Tackled on the play from Moline by number 56, Grant McCauley. No gain on the play. It'll be second down and 10. Nick Rude also in on the tackle. Second and 10 for the Rocks on their own 46-yard line. Offset eye in the backfield. Wing back to the right side. The pitch goes to Wise off to the left. Trying to get around that corner. Gets across midfield. Down to the 40-yard line. Cuts back. 35-30. Has a 20-yard line to 10. Makes a move down to the 4-yard line. Should have been a penalty flag on the play, but not, as Alonzo Wise made a big run all the way down to about the 3-yard line. As the Moline fans are screaming for a penalty flag, but not being called as Wise ripped off a huge run, and Rock Island's in business, first and goal. A wing back to the right side. The pitch goes to Wise off to the left. Trying to get around that corner. Gets across midfield. Down to the 40-yard line. Cuts back. 35-30. Has a 20-yard line to 10. Makes a move down to the 4-yard line. Should have been a penalty flag on the play, but not, as Alonzo Wise made a big run all the way down to about the 3-yard line. As the Moline fans are screaming for a penalty flag, but not being called as Wise ripped off a huge run, and Rock Island's in business, first and goal from the 4. 51-yard run by Alonzo Wise. Almost tripled his first half productivity, and it is first and goal. Wise offset back in the backfield along with Ashley Harris, number 33. Give goes to 42. Montfalvo on the play, and it is still on the ground, still rolling around. Who's going to get it? Moline picks it up. Number 22 for Moline picks it up. Kurt Roberts going to go all the way in for a score, but apparently the ball was marked down. Wise offset back in the backfield along with Ashley Harris, number 33. Give goes to 42. Montfalvo on the play, and it is still on the ground, still rolling around. Who's going to get it? Moline picks it up. Number 22 for Moline picks it up. Kurt Roberts going to go all the way in for a score, but apparently the ball was marked down. Roberts got all the way in for a touchdown, but the ball was marked dead. As the officials are having a conference down by the 5-yard line, determining whose ball it'll be, and it's going to be Rock Island football. Tony Mons had the carry, fumbled the ball, but apparently the officials were saying he was down. Didn't look like it from here, as the ball was scooped up by 22, Kurt Roberts, and rumbled in for a score, but it does not count. Another big play for Moline is called back. You remember the opening kickoff taken by number 7, Chris Beard, for a touchdown, but that was called back due to penalty, and now the ball being blown dead when really it didn't look like it. It'll be second and goal for Rock Island. Huge break there for the Rocks. And the 9,000 fans in this stadium tonight, about half of which are Moline fans, and they are showing their disagreement right there. As the referees are still conferring, head coach for the Maroons, Dan McGuire, wants an explanation on just what happened, and that's what he's getting right now from the officials. But a very poor call by the officials there, is that from here at least it looked like Mons was not stopped, and he did indeed fumble, and it should be 6 points for the Maroons, but it's going to be Rock Island football. Just the spot of the ball is what's being determined right now. Whether they said forward progress had been stopped by Mons. It'll be 2nd and goal on the 4-yard line for Rock Island. As you can clearly hear this crowd chanting defense. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Give is the Wise, jumping a man, and in for a touchdown for Rock Island. Alonzo Wise took it 4 yards off tackle, hurdled a man, and in for the score. This ball game's tied at 6. So Alonzo Wise set up the play with a 51-yard run down to the 4 and then punched it in from 4 yards away. This game is tied at 6 with the extra point forthcoming from J.J. Tubbs. Big kick here for Rock Island. Snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So the Rock Island Rocks with that take the first possession of the second half and march in for a score. They lead 7-6 with 9:40 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Take a quick timeout. This is Western Big 6 football on TCI Channel 38. Back at Browning Field, where Rock Island has taken their initial possession here in the second half and ran in for a score under much debate. Back to receive the kickoff is number 7, Chris Beard, the deep man for Moline. It is now 7-6, Rock Island, 9:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter, and the Rocks catch a huge break. Brokaw kicks off, high end over end kickoff, is going to carry into the end zone and for a touchback. So Moline will take over 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line, and now it's time for the Plowboys to come out and do what they've done best. Penalty flag on the play is offsides against Rock Island, so the Rocks will have to re-kick as one of their men was too far across the line of scrimmage when the ball was kicked. They'll have to re-kick it, and the Maroons are hoping now they get some good field position as they'll back the Rocks up a few yards. Moline will bring their receiving team up about 5 yards and get set to return this kickoff once again. From the Moline standpoint, it should be 13-0 in favor of the Maroons, as that fumble by Mons was returned for a touchdown, but ball was called dead. Rock Island got another chance and punched it in for the go-ahead score. 7-6 is where we stand right now. So Beard back once again to return J.J. Tubbs' kickoff. So Rocks split their formation. Moline backs up some more receivers. The re-kick is in the air. It'll be taken by Beard at about the 5-yard line. Gets up to the 20, 25, making some moves, down to the 40, makes another move, and is brought down by the kicker, number 10, J.J. Tubbs. Huge 40-yard return by Beard. It'll be 1st and 10 for Moline at the 45-yard line. Huge return there by Chris Beard, who returned the opening kickoff for a score, which is called back for penalty. That time gets about 40 yards on that return. It's 1st and 10 for the Maroons on the 45-yard line. Beard lines up at fullback. Kelly and Roberts behind him. Now Kelly goes in motion. Give us the Beard. tries to make a move and is brought down there by number 41 initially on the stop, Adam Hill. And then J.J. Tubbs also in on the stop. Up near midfield, gain of about 5 yards on the play. It'll bring up second and about 6 yards to go. Right on the 50-yard line, so 2nd and 5. As the Maroons are knocking on the door of Rock Island territory once again. Now the back split out to wing formation. Kelly goes in motion. Give goes to Beard, puts his head down and runs down to the 45-yard line, very close to a first down.
Close to the first down.
We'll see where the spot is. It'll either be 3rd and inches or 1st and 10. Looks like it's going to be...
The ball is being marked on the Rock Island 45-yard line. Very close.
3rd and inches for the Maroons. This is a spot where that offensive line for Moline has excelled so far in tonight's ball game, racking up over 170 yards rushing in the first half. They try and convert on 3rd and inches. Beard under center. Gives the Beard on the dive. He's across for a first down, 1st and 10. Moline from the Rock Island 44-yard line.
First down, Moline.
But Chris Beard is at about 80 yards rushing, if not a little bit more, here for the game, as he is just rumbling for yardage in past that Rock Island defensive line, which looks pretty tired. That Moline offensive line has had their way with them so far here in this ball game. Offset eye behind the fullback Beard. Give goes to Kelly this time, trying to cut back his field, gets down to about the 42-yard line, gain of about 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 8, and a late penalty flag comes in.
On the tackle for Rock Island, number 50.
Most of the time where you see a personal foul, and apparently it's going to go against Rock Island. So the penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct against Rock Island. That's a huge penalty against the Rocks. It'll give Moline a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line of Rock Island. Huge break there for Moline.
On the Rock Island 26-yard line.
As Moline now has a 1st and 10, clock running at 7:45 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. It is Maroon football 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Beard your fullback, Kelly and Roberts in the backfield. Give is to Kelly. He gets inside the 25 down to about the 24-yard line.
Number 35, Kirk Kettler.
Gain of a yard on the play.
2nd down and a long 8 for the Maroons.
It'll be about 2nd and 9 for Moline on the 25-yard line. Phil Ledbetter runs the play in for Moline.
5, Edward Nunn.
Moline comes up to the line. Double tight end formation once again. Rolling out the passes. Beard slips a little bit. Good protection. Now is sacked. Sacked down to the 30-yard line by number 84, Terry Rosenthal. Plenty of time. Beard took a little bit too much time and he lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and 15 now for Moline.
14 for the Maroons.
All kinds of time. Beard slipped a little bit, got his feet back underneath him, then was sacked down by Rosenthal. Loss of about 6 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 15 for the Maroons, as one of the rare times Beard has gone back to pass. Now coming out to the near side is number 80, Josh Hodson, at a receiver. Rolling out the pass now, dropping back is Beard. Hits Beard on the screen pass, breaks one tackle, breaks another. Open field, still on his feet to the 20 and drags the man down to the 15-yard line. Close to a first down. Great play by Chris Beard. Breaking away from tackles and charging down for a first down for Moline. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Gain of 15 on the play as the Maroons are coming up huge, trying to answer that touchdown by Rock Island. Ledbetter checks in the play as the Maroons have a 1st and 10 on the 15-yard lines where the nose of the football rests. Beard under center. Gives the number 7, Chris Beard. Dragging him in, lowers his head and runs inside the 15-yard line down to about the 14, where he's brought down there by Rock Island's number 15, Tyler Carroll.
Number 54, Jason Morlock.
Jason Morlock also in on the stop. 2nd and 9 for Moline. Just inside the 15 now.
On the Rock Island 14-yard line.
Hodson checks the play in for Moline. 2nd and 9. Maroons trying to answer. This is their first possession here in the second half. Full house backfield. And the give goes to Kelly on the counter play. Still on his feet, down to the 10-yard line. It'll be 3rd and about 5 yards to go for the Maroons. Ball resting on about the 10-yard line. Kirk Kettler on the tackle, and Adam Hill also in on the stop for Rock Island. It is 3rd and 5 for Moline on the 10. Clock is ticking at 4.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Double tight ends for the Maroons, now 2 wingbacks now, Kelly and Roberts. Kelly goes in motion. The give underneath the Beard, runs into a man and reaches for the 5-yard line, very close to a first down. We'll see where the spot is. Looks like it'll be a little bit short of the first down, so 4th and less than a yard to go for the Maroons. That offensive line is opening up some huge holes for Moline. The Plowboys, as they're called, are getting it done, and now they have to come up big, 4th and less than a yard. Ball just outside the Rock Island 5-yard line. Here's where number 7, Chris Beard, has gotten the bulk of the loads. He is the only back in the backfield now. Man goes in motion, penalty flag on the play. It'll be offsides against Rock Island. Another big penalty called against Rock Island, and Moline will have the ball 1st and goal from about the 2-yard line. Another huge penalty called against Rock Island. Moline has the ball 1st and goal at about the 2.5-yard line. The penalty half the distance to the goal.
First down for the Maroons.
Ball resting on the 3-yard line for Moline. 1st and goal. 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. Ledbetter checks the play in for Moline. Nick Rude, your center. Jason Beard, your quarterback. Chris Beard, the lone back in the backfield. Now Kelly goes in motion. Give us the Beard off to the right side. Drop down by number 54 from Rock Island, Jason Morlock. Also in on the stop for the Rocks is 41, Adam Hill. So now 2nd and goal for the Moline Maroons.
Jason Morlock and number 84, Terry Rosenthal.
No gain on the play.
Maybe a pickup of a yard. 2nd down and 2.
2nd and goal. Just inside the 3-yard line. Full house backfield for the Maroons. The give goes to Roberts around the end. He's in, untouched for a touchdown. Kurt Roberts, 4 yards around the left end, and the Maroons have retaken the lead 12-7 with 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The Plowboys once again get the job done as Roberts goes untouched around the left end for a touchdown. And the Maroons now will go for 2 after their first extra point was blocked. The Maroons are going to try for the 2-point conversion. Ledbetter checks the play in for the Maroons. Beard will come up under center and have the trio of backs in the backfield. Sometimes they split to double wing formation. Sometimes they remain in the backfield. But a big answer by the Maroons after Rock Island took their first possession in for a score. Maroons have taken their first possession in for a score. Now the two-point conversion attempt. Beard under center. And a penalty flag on the play. It'll either be delay of game or too many men on the field. We'll see just who it is against. Waiting for the signal. Here it is. It is a delay of game called against the Maroons. So now, instead of the ball being on the 3, it'll be on the 8-yard line for the two-point conversion attempt. Moline's trying to make it a 7-point game. Again, they're up 12-7 right now. Hudson checks the play in for Moline. As a two-point conversion attempt from the 8-yard line. Receivers come wide left and right. Offset eye in the backfield for Moline. Back to pass is Beard. Looking over the middle, has a man. It is caught by number 89, Scott Rice, and he is turned away at the 5. So the two-point conversion is no good. Moline is leading 12-7 with 2:19 to go here in the third quarter. We'll take a timeout. This is Western Big Six football on TCI Channel 38. Back at Browning Field, where the Moline Maroons have retaken the lead over Rock Island in this classic Western Big Six showdown. 12-7 now, Maroons, 2:19 to go here in the third quarter. Low line drive kickoff will be taken by Alonzo Wise at the 20-yard line. Wise gets to the 30, hits a seam to the 40, up near midfield, dragging men down, and finally brought down in Moline territory at the 48-yard line. 27-yard return by Alonzo Wise on the kickoff. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Rock Island in Moline territory at the 48. So the Rocks come out and try and answer. Each team has scored on their first possession here in the second half. Now it's Rock Island's second time with the ball. Wise, your deep back. Raychard Taylor, the fullback. Keeper by O'Melia, and he gets down to about the 43-yard line. A little miscommunication on the play, but some positive yards on it. O'Melia gains about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Number 56, Grant McCauley.
Brought down by Grant McCauley and John Solis. Gain of 4 by O'Melia. Clock running down to 1:40 here in the third quarter. It's been a great game so far, as almost 9,000 people are here at Browning Field cheering on their teams. Give goes to Wise, second back through. He is tripped up by Beard and down near first down yardage. Chris Beard saved a big run, but it'll be a first down for Rock Island as the sticks will move. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line.
36-yard line.
So the Rocks, who had only 1 first down in the entire first half, have been driving the ball on their possessions here in the second half. Wise the deep back. He gets the ball on the counter play. Has an opening, gets around the corner, down to the 20, the 10, rinse for the corner, and in for a touchdown for Rock Island. Alonzo Wise answers the call on a 38-yard touchdown run around the right side, and the Rocks have retaken the lead 13-12. Just over a minute to go here in the third quarter. Boy, the Rock fans are just waiting for Alonzo Wise to bust that big one, and there he did. On a sort of a counter play, Wise took the ball, got around the corner, and threw it in 5th gear from there and was gone for a touchdown. Rock Island burns a timeout before the extra point attempt. We'll take one as well. A thrilling ball game here at Browning Field, 13-12. Rock Island, 1 minute to go in the third quarter. This is Western Big Six football on TCI Channel 38. Rock Island on to go for the two-point conversion now, as they are trying to get up by a field goal at least, as they now lead 13-12 with a minute to go here in the third quarter. Pitch goes to Wise. Leaps in the air and is in for a two-point conversion. What an athletic play by Alonzo Wise. Went airborne at about the 5-yard line and rolled in for the score. It is now 15-12 in favor of the Rocks. 1:04 to go. Take a quick timeout and be back with the kickoff. This is Western Big Six football on TCI Channel 38. Minute 4. Back at Browning Field, and an exciting ball game to say the least. This has lived up to its billing and then some. A minute to go in the third quarter as the lead has gone back and forth here in the third. It is Rock Island 15-12 right now over the Moline Maroons. Chris Beard deep to receive the kickoff. And here it is, low line drive, spiraling kickoff is taken by 24, Chad Kelly, who slipped as he made the catch. And it'll be Moline ball 1st and 10 at about the 13-yard line. So each team has been able to score with each possession here in the second half. Rock Island with 2 possessions and 2 scores. Moline 1 possession. This now their second as they try and answer the Rock Island touchdown. Jason Beard comes in as your quarterback. 1:02 to go here in the third quarter. Backs now split out to the wing position. And the give underneath is the Beard. Pulls his shoulder down and runs into a man down to about the 18-yard line. Tackled on the play by number 15, Tyler Carroll, and 41, Adam Hill. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Moline. Gain of 5 on the play by Beard, as the Maroons are going to try and answer the Rock Island touchdown. They trail by a field goal with 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The Plowboys come up to the line against the Rock and Roll Rocks on the defense for Rock Island. Men go out to the split position. Now man in motion is Roberts. The give on the counter play goes to number 24, Chad Kelly, and he is dropped down for a loss of yards on the play. In on the stop for Rock Island, 54, Jason Morlock. And 15, Tyler Carroll, look like also in on the stop for Rock Island. It is 3rd and 8 for the Maroons. That's going to do it for the third quarter here from Browning Field, and it has been one heck of a ball game so far. Come back for the fourth quarter to see a great finish to a great football game. It's 15-12 Rocky. We'll take a timeout. Be back for the fourth quarter. This is Western Big Six football on TCI Channel 38. Back at Browning Field to start the fourth quarter. It's been everything. It's been advertised and then some. 15-12, Rock Island. Moline faces a huge 3rd and 8 from their own 15-yard line. Jason Beard comes under center. And the pitch goes out to Beard. Cuts back, slips, and falls short of the 15-yard line. Putting some pressure on him was number 10, J.J. Tubbs. It'll be 4th and long, and the Maroons have to punt. So the Rocky defense comes up that time, and Moline's going to have to punt. It is 4th and 11 for Moline, and the punting team comes on back to return the punt for Rock Island. Number 10, J.J. Tubbs, and number 15, Tyler Carroll. Ledbetter is your punter, standing on his 2-yard line. Good snap, the kick. High, booming kick is going to carry well back to the 30-yard line. Take a Moline roll, and where it's picked up there. Fumble the head, ball is out of the ground, and who's got it? The official will make the say it is Rock Island football at the 34-yard line. But a huge punt by Moline. It'll be 1st and 10 Rocks at the 34-yard line. The ball was fumbled and on the ground, but Rock Island just managed to get it back in their possession. They have the ball 1st and 10. A terrific punt by number 84, Phil Ledbetter. Now here comes the Rock Island offense. High backfield, Alonzo Wise is the setback. Give goes to Wise, has some big yardage, about 8 yards on the play before he's brought down by number 7, Chris Beard. And Chris Beard has been everywhere for the Maroons so far tonight, offense and defense. Gain of 8 on the play, 2nd and 2 for the Rocks, and now Wise is starting to get some of those holes that he's been wanting all night. Has a lot of yards rushing in this second half. Picked up 8 on that play, 2nd and 2. Give is the first back through. That is Raychard Taylor, number 30. He has enough for a Rock Island first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for Rock Island at the 47-yard line.
Number 45, Jonathan Knob.
45, Jonathan Knob on the stop for Moline. 6 move, 1st and 10. 10:20 to go here in this ball game. 15-12 in favor of Rock Island. Give goes to Wise, trying to make a few moves, cuts back, gets into Moline territory, and it's brought down there. Chris Beard on the stop. Kurt Roberts in on the stop as well for Moline. It'll be 2nd and about 6 yards to go. Call it 5 yards to go for Rock Island. Gain of 5 by Wise on the play. As the Rocks are now on the 48-yard line of Moline and driving here with 9:50 to go in this fourth quarter. Taylor your fullback, Wise is your setback, and the give goes to the keeper, actually, by number 9, the quarterback, Amelia, had some great play fakes and kept the ball. Faked the 2 men, kept it around the left end, and ran for about a 20-yard gain in for a first down. 17-yard gain down to the 30-yard line. Beautiful ball fake by Jim Amelia. Sold the run to the first 2 men through the hole, then kept it himself around the left end and got a big 17-yard gain. 1st and 10, Rock Island at the 30-yard line. Montz is your wingback, and the give goes to Wise. He gets maybe a yard if that's stopped by number 57, Nick Rude. Came down the line from his left end spot and made a beautiful tackle. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Rock Island. No gain on the play. That Moline defense is trying to step up big as they need to right here and keep Rock Island from scoring any more points. The Rocks, on the other hand, want to try and put on some more points if they can and pad their lead as a holding penalty is called against Rock Island. That helps out the Moline defense a ton. It is 1st down and 20 at the 40-yard line. So now 1st and 20 for the Rocks. Monster wing back on the right side. Pitch goes to Wise. Trying to find some running room, tries to get around the end, cannot do it. Held up by number 57, Nick Root, and then finished off by 56, Grant McCauley.
Number 57, Nick Road, and number 56, Grant McCauley.
Good teamwork action there by Root and McCauley. Root held him up and McCauley finished him off. No gain on the play, 2nd and 20 for Rock Island. This game was billed as the matchup of the year. It was circled on the preseason calendar, and it has been a beauty so far tonight. 2nd and 20 now for the Rocks. Wise, the offset back in the backfield. Rolling out the pass, O'Melia. Pumps once, throws to the sideline, and it is well out of bounds. Intended receiver, number 42, Tony Montz. It'll be 3rd and long once again for the Rocks. Ball on the 40-yard line. Good pressure applied by that Moline defensive line to cause O'Melia to throw the ball out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 20 from the 40-yard line. Clock is ticking, 8:09 to go here in this 4th quarter. Moline crowd chanting defense. They want a big stop here from the Maroon defense. They've been getting them all night long. They need a big one right here. Montz goes in motion. Give goes to Wise. He gets about 3 yards, and that's it. He's going to get down to the 47-yard line and nothing else. Tackled by Moline's number 79, Chris Davies. It'll be 4th and long for Rock Island. Let's see what they want to do. Almost in 4th down territory now. Looks like the punt team is going to come on for Rock Island.
Number 10, J.J. Tubbs.
Are you kidding me? Rock Island's going to attempt a field goal attempt from 54 yards out.
A 53-yard attempt, and we have timeout.
Timeout for Rock Island. They're going to talk this one over as they lead 15-12, 7:26 to go here in the 4th quarter. Timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. This is Western Big 6 football on TCI Channel 38.
Running for Rock Island, number 83, James Britton.
Back at Brownie Field, and Rock Island started over. They've elected to punt instead of trying for a 54-yard field goal. The punt is going to hit at about the 8-yard line and be down there at about the 5 by number 30, Raychard Taylor. Nice punt by number 83, James Britton. It'll be Moline ball, 1st and 10. The Rocks initially looked like they're going to set up for a 54-yard field goal attempt into the wind, and then thought better of it and decided to pin Moline deep and force that offense to run some time off the clock. 7:19 to go. And the Maroons are 95 yards away from pay dirt. Jason Beard gets his play. Sends the Plowboys up to the line. Full house backfield. Now they split to wings. Going in motion is Roberts. The give is to Beard up underneath, and he gets to about the 8-yard line.
Chris Beard.
Gain of looks like about 3 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7. None on the stop for Rock Island.
About 3 on the play. 2nd down and around 7.
Clock is running under 7 minutes now here in the 4th quarter. Maroons down by 3. Roberts and Kelly split at wingbacks now. Beard, your lone back in the backfield. And it's a keeper run by Beard, number 12. He is stopped there. Looked like a little miscommunication there. Stopped by number 79, Justin Rossler, 6'2", 350 pounds, and a junior on the stop. It'll be 3rd and about 6 yards to go for Moline. Looked like a busted play there, as Beard wanted to hand off to somebody and couldn't do it. Officials are taking a timeout on the field. It'll be 3rd and 6. Moline fans are cheering for their Maroons to get something going here. Referees ask for a towel to wipe the ball off, but the Maroons are trying to march down the field as they've been able to do all night long. That offensive line doing a great job opening up some big holes. And now it's time for the Rock Island defense to try and step up if they can and stop this Maroon offense 6:18 to go here in the fourth quarter. A thriller here so far in Moline. And we're definitely glad you can be joining us here on Channel 38 for this exciting ball game. Two receivers go wide to the right side for Moline. 3rd and 6. Beard gives underneath the number 7, Chris Beard, and he has a first down up near the 20-yard line. Jason Beard handed off to Chris Beard, and when it came down to it, Moline relied on the big men up front, and they came through. There's an injured Rock Island Rock down on the field with 5:51 to go. It'll be 1st and 10 for Moline on the 18-yard line. We'll take a quick injury timeout. This is Western Big Six football on TCI Channel 38. Adam Hill, the injured Rock, trots off under his own power. Good sign to see there. It'll be a 1st and 10 for Moline with the ball on the 18-yard line. Coming down to crunch time here, 5:51 to go. This Maroon offense likes to churn out some big time as they had 24 minutes worth of possession in that first half behind that huge offensive line. Backs now split out to the wing. Beard your lone back. Kelly goes in motion. Pitch goes to Kelly out to the right side. Cuts back underneath. Tries to find some more room. Gets about 4 yards in the play and is brought down there. Tripped up there by Rock number 65. Eldrick Nunn made the stop. Gain of about 5 yards by Kelly. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 23-yard line. Kelly and Roberts split to wings once again. Give underneath is the Beard. Gets his way down to about the 25, and that's where he's going to be stopped there. It'll be 3rd and about 4 yards to go for the Maroons.
Here's handoff right to number 7, brought down by Rock Island's number 6.
9,000 plus in attendance here tonight from Browning Field in Moline. They have been witness to one whale of a ball game here in the Western Big Six Conference. 3-0 Moline trails 3-0 Rock Island, 15-12 with 4.5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Moline's trying to convert on a 3rd and long, 3 yards to go. Kelly and Roberts split the wings. Beard your lone setback. Robertson or Kelly in motion, gives a Beard underneath, gets maybe a yard, and that's about it. Now it's decision time for Coach Dan McGuire and his Moline Maroons. You face a 3rd and long 2 situation deep into your own territory. The clock is running under 4 minutes. What do you do? It looks like the Maroons are gonna go for it.
Time to get the Plowboys going, fellas.
This could be the play of the game here. Now it looks like the punt team's going to come on for Moline. Maroons are going to rely on that defense now to come up big, as it looks like they're going to punt the ball away. Last minute decision by Coach McGuire. Back to punt is Phil Ledbetter, number 84. Back to return the punt for Rock Island, number 10, J.J. Tubbs. 4th and 2. You got to watch for the fake here if you're Rock Island. 3.5 minutes to go.
For Rock Island.
Referee checking the formation.
Number 10, J.J. Tubbs.
Watch for Moline for a long count. Try and drive Rock Island off sides. If not, attempt the fake. It is a fake. The ball's on the ground. Picked up by Beard. He stumbles his way up to the 25-yard line. Not going to be enough. Late penalty flag comes in. And what could this be? If it's against Rock Island, it's going to be a 1st down for Moline. The fake was attempted by Moline, and it's going to go against the Maroons, it looks like. Questionable call, still not sure exactly what it is. Initial indication is it is against Moline, as the Maroons attempted that fake. If the ball had not been fumbled, it might have been a little more successful, but look what we have here. It is against the Rock Island Rocks. It will be a 1st and 10 for the Maroons with 3:16 to go.
Brings the ball up to the Maroons, 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
the officials are saying it's Rock Island's ball. Come on, guys, let's get on the same page here and get a play. Apparently a dead ball foul against Rock Island will keep their possession and march it back to the 40-yard line, so it will be Rock Island football. Big break there by the Rock Island Rocks.
First and 10.
It is 1st and 10, Rock Island on the Maroon 40-yard line. 3:16 to go. Maroon defense needs to step up big. Give is the second back through Wise, spinning, still on his feet, down to the 20-yard line and inside the 20, down to the 17. Beautiful spinning, leaping run by Alonzo Wise. Gain of about 20 yards on the play, 22-yard gain for Wise. It is 1st and 10, Rock Island, as the clock is churning down to 3 minutes. And a timeout will be taken by Moline. They trail by 3 with 3 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. We'll take a quick timeout and be back. This is Western Big Six football on TCI Channel 38. Back at Browning Field in Moline, Rock Island has the ball 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line. 3 minutes to go. Rock Island up by 3. Amelia under center. Give is the first man through. Number 30, Raychard Taylor, who gets about an 8-yard gain down to the 10-yard line.
Brought down by the Maroons, number 7, Chris Beard.
Chris Beard on the stop.
Second down and a long 2 for the Rocks.
Some of the fans starting to head towards the door, but a great ball game is being played here in Moline. 2:40 to go. 2nd and 2 for Rock Island. On the Moline 10-yard line. Touchdown here would almost ice the things for the Rocks. Give us a second back through. Wise gets a couple of yards, enough for a first down it looks like, but that's about it.
Handoff went to number 25.
As he is stopped by number 79 for the Maroons, Chris Davies.
Number 45, Jonathan Knob.
It is enough for a first down. 1st and goal for the Rocks. Ball on the 6-yard line. 2:20 to go, and the Maroons down by 3 with their backs in the shadow of their own goalpost. Wise is your deep back, Taylor your fullback, Montz is the wing back on the right side. Amelia under center. Give the first back through. Taylor gets a couple of yards, keeps that clock moving as he gets inside the 5-yard line.
With the number 30, Richard Taylor. Brought down by the Maroons, number 9, Tim Perez.
Raychard Taylor
77, Chris Burns.
makes it 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line.
Down for Rock Island. Ball is on the Maroons 4-yard line.
Amelia comes back in with the play. We are under 1:45 to go here in the ball game. Rock Island just trying to run the clock out on this football game. Gonna take a big play from the Moline defense to get them back in it. Give us the Wise, it looks like, and he gets about a yard, if that, maybe even lost a yard on the play, back to the 5-yard line.
Plays handoff, 1 to number Wise.
And a timeout being taken by Moline with 1:24 to go. 3rd and goal for the Rocks. We'll take a quick timeout as well. This is Western Big Six football on TCI Channel 38. Back at Browning Field, 3rd and goal for the Rocks at the 5-yard line. Moline needs a stop here. They trail by 3 with 1:24 to go. These next few plays will decide the ball game for Rock Island if they can get a first down, or if they can get in for a score. Pitch goes to Wise, trying to go around the right end, on his feet and brought down at the 3-yard line. Tackled by number 9, Tim Perez. It is 4th and goal with almost a minute left here in this 4th quarter. Timeout, Moline. Boy, this game has been everything it's been billed and then some, as the Maroons led at halftime 6-0. They look like they should have gone up by more than that after a fumble was ruled down by forward progress rather, by Rock Island. It was returned for a touchdown, but nullified after it said the ball was down. Rock Island went in to score, take the lead. Each team teeter-tottered back from there. Moline scored, then Rock Island scored. Rock Island now is up 15-12, just over a minute left here in the 4th quarter, as some 9,000 fans are on hand for a great Western Big Six showdown. This game has lived up to everything it was promised to be from the start of the season. 1:06 to go. Moline faces a 4th down. They need to stop their defense needs a big stop here. Rock Island 4th and goal from the 4-yard line. Need to punch it in for the victory. Here we go. 4th and goal from the 4. Moline fans are on their feet. The Rock Island fans are on their feet. Amelia comes under center. 4th and goal. Amelia on the keeper. He's not going to get it. Brought down by number 84 for Moline, Phil Ledbetter. It's Maroon football on the 8-yard line. 1:01 to go. This game ain't over yet. The Maroons have the ball with just over a minute left, deep in their own territory. 1st and 10 on the 8-yard line. It doesn't get much better than this, folks. Friday night football in Illinois at its best right here. Receivers come wide to the near side. Beard under center. Dropping back to pass. Looks over the middle long. And it is incomplete. Intended receiver for Moline, number 24, Chad Kelly, up near the 40-yard line. 57 seconds to go. 2nd and 10 for the Maroons.
Broken up by the Rocks.
Now Moline's forced to pass
Brings up a 2nd down
to get the ball downfield, at least in a field goal range, is what they're looking at now. Down only by 3 with 57 seconds left. Moline has the ball. Beard comes under center. 1 man in the backfield. Receiver wide to the right. 2 receivers split wide right. Back to pass is Beard. Under some pressure, throws long down the sideline, and it is incomplete. Penalty flag on the play. Intended receiver was 84, Phil Ledbetter. He slipped and fell down, and we'll see what the flag is called. Looks like pass interference against Rock Island. It'll be 1st and 10, Moline. After the pass interference call, 52 seconds left. Boy, it doesn't get a whole lot better than this. 15-yard penalty gives Moline 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. Boy, if you tune in for this ball game, you have been given a treat to a great football game here from Browning Field in Moline. It is 1st and 10 for the Maroons. Receivers going wide to the right and also to the left. Beard under center. He's going to drop back to pass under some pressure, steps up in the pocket, throws long down the left side, intended for Beard. Caught at the 35-yard line. And also to the left. Beard under center. He's going to drop back to pass under some pressure, steps up in the pocket, throws long down the left side, intended for Beard. Caught at the 35-yard line. Chris Beard caught it at the 35. It's 1st and 10, Moline, 42 seconds left. In Rock Island territory, it does not get any better than this. The Maroons come up. 1st and 10 in Rock Island territory at the 37-yard line rather. Clock is ticking, 40 seconds to go. Back to pass is Beard. Gets a good block from his up back. Throws long downfield. Has a man wide open. It is knocked down. Intended receiver was number 84, Phil Ledbetter. Wide open. That ball just hung up in the air a little too long. And that allowed the defensive coverage to come over and make a play. J.J. Tubbs on the play for Rock Island. 32 seconds left. 2nd and 10 for the Maroons on the 36-yard line. Anyone that left early is going to be mad when they see this tape because the Maroons are making a heck of a run at the goal line. Started from their own 8-yard line. Beard comes under center. Receiver wide to the right, dropping back the pass. Good block from Roberts. Steps up and is hit as he threw the ball. It'll be an incomplete pass. Knocked down by number 74. Jimmy Lee applied the pressure for Rock Island. Good penetration by the Rock Island defensive line. It is 3rd and 10 with 26 seconds left for Moline. That offensive line is providing some good pass protection. That time a little letdown, but they've done a great job all night run blocking for the Maroon backfield. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Receiver wide to the right. One wide to the left as well. Beard just back to pass. Hit as he throws. It is incomplete. It'll be 4th down, and the ball game is on the line this next play. 4th and 10. Under heavy pressure is Beard. 84. Terry Rosenthal applied the hit to Beard as he threw the ball. It'll be 4th and 10 with 22 seconds left. So here we go. All 9,000 plus fans are on their feet. 4th and 10 for Moline on the 36-yard line. 22 seconds left. And the Maroons down by 3. Beard comes under center. 2 receivers wide to the right. Dropping back to pass. Throws, got a man open. It's caught by number 80. Josh Hodson made the catch and got out of bounds. 1st and 10 Moline near the 20-yard line. There's a Rock Island player injured on the play.
15 seconds left in this ball game.
15 seconds left. The Maroons are in field goal range now as they trail by 3. We could be looking at overtime here from Browning Field, and what a way to finish off this ball game. Great contest between the Maroons and the Rocks. There is an injured Rock Island player on the field. We'll take a timeout with 15 seconds left. The Maroons down by 3, but driving. This is Western Big Six football at its best here on TCI Channel 38. Jason Britton walks off the field under his own power. It's 1st and 10 Moline on the 22-yard line of Rock Island. 15 seconds to go. What are the Maroons going to do? They're going to try for a field goal to tie. They got to go for the win. We'll find out here. 1st and 10. Receiver come wide to the near side. Receiver split wide to the right. Beard under center. Backs the pass. Steps up in the pocket. Get a scramble. He scrambles and down to the 20-yard line. The ball is on the ground. Fumble recovered by Rock Island. Alonzo Wise recovered a fumble. Rock Island has the ball, and that's your ball game. Apparently, if the officials call it Rock Island football, they're conferencing on the field. If it's Rock Island ball, the game's over. If it's Moline ball, they have a shot yet. It is going to be Rock Island football. Fans were crying that the ball was down, screaming at the officials. It'll be Rock Island football. 6 seconds to go, and the Rocks take a timeout. Boy, another controversial call against the Moline Maroons. Earlier, you remember, the Maroons had the ball driving down, or the Rocks had the ball rather, driving down into the Maroon territory, fumbled the ball, picked up by the Maroons, and running for a score. That was called back, said the ball was down. This time, apparently the ball was down, and it was called a fumble. Rock Island recovered the ball and have the ball 1st and 10. They'll just take a knee and run the clock out. 6.5 seconds to go. This game has been a beauty. Lived up to his billing in every way, shape, and form as this football game. And it looks like the Rock Island Rocks are going to stay undefeated and go to 4-0 in the conference. Moline will fall to 6-1 and 3-1 in the conference as the Rocks will take a knee. Jim O'Melia comes under center. 6 seconds left. Takes a knee, and that should do it for this ball game. The Rock Island Rocks have come in, and a beautiful ball game played by both squads. Credit the offensive line of Moline and the big playability of Rock Island, and we have been witness to a great game here on TCI. The final score, once again, 15-12. Thanks to Jess Medina from TCI 38, and that's going to do it. Your final, once again, Rock Island 15, Moline 12. This has been a great Western Big Six matchup on TCI Channel 38.